This tutorial is going to be some basic functions of the C1000 Pro Series embedded DVR. As you can see, it's locked. This little padlock on this guy right here means it's locked. In order to enter, click on the little house and we will log in. The default password is 6/8. And once we've logged in, this little house turns red, so it allows us to click on it. Then this menu comes up. When the menu comes up, this is where you can access playback. This is where we can do backup video. This is where we can do some of your recording parameters. Now on this screen, what this does is it tells you what record parameter you want per recording type. So let's say you want to record by schedule, which you could make at any time, and when you want to schedule record, you want to do that as a constant bit rate with a lower image quality and let's say frame rate of number 2 and then 100 kilobit bit rate, and maybe you want your pre-record at 5 and 20. So you could set that up for your schedule recording, and then you would click on save down here and the machine confirms that, and then you would copy, select all, and that selects all your channels, and then you save again, and that confirms it. Right click one time brings you back to this screen, and now you've set your schedule record quality. Now maybe under a motion event you want a higher picture quality. So when we come in here, we've got the highest definition, we've got image quality set very high, we've got frame rate at 10, and your bit rate instead of 100 is 768. So we're going to store a lot more data out of that picture when we have a motion event. And again, your pre-record at 5 and your alarm delay record is at 20, which is just fine. And again, we could click on save and then copy to all pictures. But this allows you to tailor your video quality to the particular record mode that you're in. Once that's done, then you have to go to your different record modes. For example, schedule. You may want to record schedule around the clock at what we just set up. You can do that by clicking all, and then you come down here to save. Machine confirms that. Again, we're going to copy, select all channels, we're going to save again. Machine will confirm it. And now we're recording around the clock at a very low image quality. And we will come out of here and we'll come over to alarms and we'll go into motion. And as it currently stands, motion is all, and that's on for every channel. I've already done that. So every channel is set the same way. And I like my sensitivity to be pretty high. I like to set it on 5. If something happens, I want to make sure I don't miss it. And then you can come into your motion area. Yellow boxes mean it's recording everywhere. So if you get rid of a yellow box, then you will not be recording there. And all the way down here in the bottom, which it may not show up, there's some information to tell you what it means in case you should forget. So motion area, it's set up to do motion and record around the clock. We'll get out of there. Sensor, if you have dry contacts coming into the DVRs, most people don't. Manual alarm, if you just want to turn on recording at a high frame rate at all times, you can do that, but it's going to go through an awful lot of hard drive. General settings is just for your monitor, resolution, microphone, time, obviously. Your output is where you'll change your video name. So if you want to change your name on the camera to, front door, back door, side door, you can do that. And if you want to enable video mask and add regions if there's something in the picture that you don't want to show, you can do that as well. On-screen display, if you want to change how the date, time, and format is configured, you can do all that here. Sequence and spot monitor. Spot monitor allows you to pick how many channels you want to see and which ones you want to see in that box. It's a pretty nice spot monitor option. COM settings, if you happen to have communication coming in for text overlay, something of that nature. PTZ settings. Network. A couple things to know here. Your network settings are here. Your ports are here. The default port is 8101 for all of your phones, 81 for your Internet Explorer, 9372 for an update port. You won't use that much, but make sure you get your 81 and 8101 forwarded in your router. Substream. This is the stream video that you want to go out over the Internet. So if you have real choppy video when you're watching it remotely, come in here to network, go to Substream, and lower the bit rate and the frame rate and the image quality, and you'll get rid of a lot of that choppiness that you're seeing off-site with remote view. Compound channel. What this allows you to do is to build one video channel that has multiple cameras in it. It'll help again if you have really low bandwidth. Quick settings. That's going to show up when you first turn the DVR on. Just go through, answer the questions, save each unit as you go. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. And that's a basic setup for how this unit works to get it configured and put together.